Hi everyone, my name is Marianne. I'm one of the counsellors at Marianne Hanson Counselling Service, and today what I want to talk about is how to stop people from draining your energy. So if you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I'm into positive and negative energy and that sort of thing, and law of attraction stuff and everything like that. And I know lots of people are not big fans of this type of thing, but for me, energy is like a key thing that I believe that if we don't keep track of our own energy, but also when we're around other people's energy, it can make a big difference on how you feel. And as a counsellor, it's really important for me at times to help people as well to work out what it is that's affecting their emotions and their feelings. So have you ever been in a really good mood? You've woke up that day and just everything's going well for you and you just feel really good, but then all of a sudden you interact with someone and straight away it ruins your energy. It just drops, your energy just drops. You just all of a sudden you start to feel low and you're not quite sure why. And that's because sometimes it can either be a specific person, it can be a specific place, it can be sometimes it can even be related to food, but in general, what we need to do is recognize when our energy is being drained, because that impacts on us quite greatly. Loads of people that come to me for counselling, whether it impacts on their relationship, it impacts on their job, it impacts on their ability to just function. So I'm going to give you 3 tips that you can put in place if this is an issue for you. So the other part as well, which I forgot to mention, is when people are constantly coming to you with their problems and with their issues. Now, as counsellors, obviously, we're trained. So it doesn't matter how many people I speak to in a week, whether that's 15, 20, 25. My training as a counsellor and my experience as 14 years means that I'm never going to feel emotionally drained, because that's the role that I do. And I put enough self-care in place. However, an ordinary person, if someone is constantly coming to you with their issues and you're absorbing all of that, it can be very, very draining. So the first step is you need to put boundaries in place. If you're not a priest, a counsellor, or a trained mental health professional who is trained to absorb or to listen to everyone's issues and problems, you don't have to just say yes to absolutely everyone. Sometimes people can phone up because they're used to calling you, and they can just go on the phone for about an hour, and after you finish that phone call you feel emotionally depleted. You don't have to do that. You can signpost someone, you can listen for a short period of time, you can all respectfully decline and say that actually I'm not in an emotional place right now where I can listen, however I can do this instead. If you come around for a cup of tea next week, we can talk then. But you don't have to say yes to people who are constantly calling you and expecting you to absorb everything that's going on for them. So it's about boundaries. The second one is put your needs first. We're in a society where we are told to give and give and give. There's something called compassion fatigue. This happens a lot in social work. We did training. When I was a social worker, I did training about this. It's when you are giving and giving and giving, and then you become so tired that you can't give anymore, so you are operating in an autopilot way. And I would never want to do that. I mean, as a social worker, I would never do that. And when I'm a counsellor, I would never just want to be on autopilot. I want to engage with the clients. I want to give the best I can give. But you can get to that level if you are someone that doesn't put your self-care first. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not being selfish. It's being human, and it's being recognising what you need. And the third one is to create habits and maintain them. I usually say to my clients, think of activities that you can do that will keep your energy going. Think of places you can go to. I go on short breaks quite a lot. I live in a city, so going to the countryside in the middle of absolutely nowhere is my peace. I've said to people as well, if you live in a city and you are feeling depressed, get in a car and drive around the countryside. Even if you're not going anywhere, just drive around the countryside, especially in the summer, and you will automatically just start to feel this sense of peace and just this relaxation. So there's things you can do, and then find people that lift your energy. Don't find too many people that draw your energy down. You can be around someone for 5 minutes and they can make you laugh or they can make you feel energized, and you can be around someone else for 5 minutes and you can feel like you've got no energy at all. You can feel exhausted, you can have headaches. We probably know different people like that. So it's all about not, you know, maintaining your energy levels so that you can be the best person you can be. Anyone that has drained energy, or if you're just feeling down, or you're just feeling that you can't, you know, emotionally operate or function, then you need to do something about that. So I hope you found this video useful. If you have, feel free to let me know. Share this with others, and thanks for watching. Bye.